Jonah or Hearn? Who will be evicted? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. It's day 64 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Karen was the head of household. She nominated Andrew and Jonah for eviction, but Andrew won the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother OTEV Golden Power Veto competition, chose to use it on himself, and Karen nominated Hearn in his place, which means, in just moments, Jonah or Hearn will be evicted and become the second member of the jury, joining Kately. Who will it be? We'll find out shortly. But first, I don't know if I mentioned this in yesterday's episode because that was a blur. I was really tired and I did it quick, but I tried the new Timbiebs. Okay. First of all, adding chocolate chips to sour cream glazed, adding waffle bits to birthday cake, and adding white fudge chips to chocolate glazed Timbits is not new. It's not fresh or creative. You're just sprinkling crap on existing Timbits. Either bring back old school Timbits or come up with something completely different. You know how many ideas you can possibly have? I mean, and I remember back in the day when Tim Hortons was good and they would come up with new things like blueberry Timbits, banana Timbits, maple walnut Timbits. There were gingerbread Timbits for Christmas. I mean, there's so many things. What about a carrot cake Timbit? A red velvet Timbit, a mint chocolate chip Timbit. There, I just gave you 3 ideas. That's annoying. Then, to make matters worse, I go to Bramalea City Center to the Tim Hortons. I ask for 2 birthday cake waffle Timbits because of the 3, I love birthday cake as it is, and waffle, I don't know. I felt like that one, for me personally, I liked that one the best. Not fantastic, but I liked it. We can only sell them in boxes of 10. But I want two Timbits. We only sell them in 10. It says 49 cents each on the sign. No, my manager said we can only sell them in 10. Okay, can I speak to your manager, please? He comes out. Yeah, we can only sell them in boxes of 10. I felt like Larry David on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah. I just want 2 Timbiebs. That's all I want is 2 Timbiebs. What's so hard about that? I just want 2 Timbiebs. Yeah, we can only sell them in boxes of 10. I just want 2. Sir, do you want the regular Timbits? How come I can get 2 regular Timbits and I can't get 2 Timbiebs? Why do I need a box of 10? I don't need a box of 10. You think I'm going to eat 10 donuts at once? Those will go straight to my hips. Larry, just buy a fucking box of 10 Timbiebs, Larry, okay? Stop being so fucking ridiculous, Larry, okay? Susie, this is not your fight, Susie. Just back off, Susie. Larry, you made $1 million off of Seinfeld. Just pay the $3 and get 10 Timbiebs. You know what? I'm gonna get 10. I'm gonna eat 2, and I'm gonna throw the other 8 in the garbage. How's that sound to you, Susie? There are kids starving in Africa, Larry, and you're gonna throw 8 Timbiebs out in the garbage, Larry? What? This saleswoman won't sell me 2 Timbiebs. I just want 2 Timbiebs. Why can't I get 2 Timbiebs? Is that I'm gonna poll the people in the audience in the line? I just want 2 Timbiebs. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum, ba-da. So I don't know if that's the official policy of Tim Hortons. I don't think it is. Because the ads say 49 cents each, and the little sticker says 49 cents each. So I think this manager is just trying to make a buck, and is trying to get people to buy 10. But as far as I'm concerned, they're sitting there en masse, and if somebody wants to buy 2, they should be able to buy 2. Especially if I can buy 2 birthday cake Timbits, why can't I buy 2 birthday cake waffle Timbits? So I bought 2 birthday cake Timbits. I went upstairs to Metro. I bought those waffle cookie things, and in the lunchroom, I chopped up the waffle things, and I made my own birthday cake waffle Timbits. So freaking annoyed. So anyway, I should write a letter to Tim Hortons, but it's not worth it. Is it really worth it? Like, oh, God, why can't we have Dunkin' Donuts in this fucking country? I'll give up my free healthcare. America can have it. Bring me your Dunkin' Donuts. Fuck. Who needs elective surgery? We don't even have elective surgeries anymore since COVID. I heard, who was it? One of my mom's friends, I can't remember who, but somebody's friend has a hernia and needs surgery. You remember on Friends when Joey was like, health insurance. Remember Joey? He's needed this surgery for 2 years since COVID, and he can't get it because it's elective. So he has a bandage around his stomach that he has to change daily so it doesn't bleed out every day, covering his hernia, and he can't get a bloody operation. So you know what? Just give me the Dunkin' Donuts. I'm so freaking annoyed. Okay. Next. The powers. Some people are going to be really, really upset with me, but I want to make one thing clear. At the beginning of this game, the remaining powers are Karen has a fast forward, Andrew has an amethyst power of veto, Brooke has a diamond power of veto. And the extra vote, which is an anonymous person, the extra vote was played this week. So we have 7 votes to evict. The alumni vote, the extra vote, and the 5 regular votes. There are 7 votes to evict. I will give credit to that person, whoever it is, for actually keeping it a secret for the entire season. There's nothing that annoys me more than when somebody finds an idol in Survivor and they go, hey, look at this cute thing I found. It's an idol. Hey, look at how cute it is, and I'm going to play it on myself. Drives me mental. This person, up until I think this week, didn't tell anybody. Smart gameplay. But yeah, so the anonymous vote, that's being played. That leaves the other 3 powers. Now, at the beginning of the season, in the premiere, I said that the extra powers are valid up to and including the week of the final 7, which is next week. Then, at some point, I can't remember when, I changed it to final 6. Well, house guests, I'm changing it back to final 7. I want to explain what happened. At the beginning of the season, I was having mental health issues, and I seriously considered either pausing or canceling the season. I then decided to have a plan B and shorten or abridge the season to 50 days so that I could get it done faster so that I could focus on myself. But then what happened is I started feeling better, and I'm like, no, everybody paid $35 or however much you paid. Yeah, $35. They're going to get the full Big Brother Cheesecake experience because that's what they paid for, and I'm feeling better anyway. So I decided to revert back to the original. Now, in case you don't believe me, you can ask JoJo. JoJo was told at the beginning of the season that winner's choice was going to be week 9. I then told him that I was going to shorten the season and that it was going to be in week or round 10 because I realigned the schedule. Then when I felt better, I told JoJo, actually, we're going to go back to the original schedule. Do you want to go back to week 9? And of course he said yes because he wanted to be a bit earlier. So we are sticking with the original plan. So if you're thinking, shit, I wanted to save it to final 6, sorry, but at the same time, this was what we were starting with. It was announced in the premiere, and you still have next week. Next week is the last week to use these powers. So Amethyst Veto, Fast Forward, Diamond Power Veto. Next week, week 10, is the final week to use these 3 powers. And a reminder, Brooke, you have to win the Golden Power Veto to be able to activate the Diamond Veto. Okay, so that is that. And by the way, these decisions to change it from final 7 to 6 and then back to 7 were purely based on what I was going through with my mental health and wanting to shorten and then not shorten the season. It had nothing to do with what was going on in the game at any given point. Okay, active alliances. Let me check. We have, wow, this is going to be a long episode. We have, in the last 24 hours, well, not that much. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oh, no, yesterday was Tuesday, right? Yeah, sorry. 3. Let me keep going. 3. That one doesn't really count. 3. Now I'm back to Friday. Okay, 3. Interesting. We are down to just 3 active alliance chats. Yes, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Um, yeah. As for the alumni vote, we tied last week with a record-breaking 13 alumni casting votes to evict, and the vote was 12-1. Okay. Now it's time to get to the eviction. This one sucks because I love both of you, but Jonah, Herna, what did I say? I'm tired. Jonah, Hearn. Watch him change his name to Herna in the chat. Jonah, Hearn, your house guests have cast their votes to evict when I reveal the results. The evicted house guests will have about 15 minutes to say his goodbyes. Gather his belongings before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Okay, here we go. By a vote of 4-3, Hearn, how you doing? Jonah, you are evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 6 house. Hey Jonah, it's me, Don Cherry, good Canadian boy. What's worse than being evicted on your birthday? Being evicted on Hanukkah! Jonah, you got about 15 minutes to say your goodbyes before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Thanks for playing. Better luck next time. Jonah. Oh, this one is so painful because this week I thought you were Dead Man Walking and you managed to scrap together 3 votes, which is so impressive. You started out so strong. I thought coming in, as long as you don't offend anybody, you were golden. The only people you offended were evicted early, so I thought, good, you're in great shape. And then week 3 happened. Normally I struggle with pinpointing when people go wrong. Like, for instance, Caitlyn in season 3, Curtis in season 4, like if you exclude the poo. You know, these people didn't really make any massive mistakes. But you made a massive mistake week 3. You're a great player. You're a great strategist, but I think you're going to look back one day and realize, shit, I screwed up. Week 3, you were head of household. You tell me in Diary Room that you're going to backdoor Karen, and I'm thinking, fantastic, big move, it's going to be amazing, way to go. Karen does not get picked to play for veto, check. You don't nominate her, obviously, check. Brooke wins the veto and she's on the block, so you know she's going to take herself off, check. And actually, apparently, according to some people, the veto was thrown to Brooke, so those people actually screwed up if they had known that Karen was going to be the back door. And then I message you and I say, you're still planning on backdooring Karen, right? And you go, no, we're going to change it to Amy. And I'm like, huh? What? Amy? What? She's not a threat. What? And I was like, your game just went flush down the toilet. I'm like, oh. And then even worse, you told so many people that you were going to backdoor Karen that it got back to Karen. And she messages me in DR, and this was about a month and a half ago, so I don't think she cares. And she messaged me going, does Jonah really think he can hatch a backdoor plan against me and that I'm not going to find out about it and get revenge on him? Like, wow, what a beginner's, what's the word? Oh, I screwed up the quote. What a rookie mistake. And I'm like, oh, fuck, now you really screwed up. Because Karen is a big time orger, and when she has a target, she succeeds in getting them out. So I'm like, Jonah, you're dead. Unless you had won a lot of competitions, which unfortunately didn't, or Karen lost a lot of competitions, I knew Karen was going to get you out eventually. So that was your moment. I don't know what happened. I'm going to ask you an extra whip. Why did you not follow through on backdooring Karen? The alumni, and I think this is where you lost the alumni, by the way, some of the alumni knew that was coming and they were like getting excited and you chickened out. And it's never too early to make a big move. Other than Howie nominating James and Sarah in season 6, I can't think of any other instance in Big Brother or Survivor where somebody made a move too early. However, there's a shitload of moments where people did not make a move and waited too long, and then it was too late. So, in my opinion, you may disagree. You may be like Rai and be like, no, I was actually the best player of all time. Or you may, like Kat, realize years down the road, you should have followed through and backdoored Karen week 3 instead of Amy. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I hope you don't see this as harsh, because I do think you're a great player overall. You are a Big Brother super fan like I am. This is your first org, and you finished in what, 8th out of 16? I was voted off like the second tribal in my first org. The second org I made it to the end, but I fell in love with a guy and he dumped me on the finale, and then I cried on live YouTube. So you're doing a lot better than I am in orgs. So if you keep at it, and because you told me in DR that you want to keep playing, and I'll give you, I'll let you know when good orgs are casting. Ascendance, by the way, is casting. That's a good one. If you keep at it, you're eventually going to win, because you have what it takes. Yeah. So... But I didn't want to see Jonah or Hearn go, and this is the problem when you love the cast, is you don't want anybody to go. So I'm sad that Jonah's gone, but I'm also happy Hearn stayed. And I would have been the opposite of that if the opposite happened. Okay. Now, it's time to get to... Wow, 16 minutes? Have I really talked that long? Fuck. Now it's time to get to the... Only Marcin is still watching. Hi, Marcin. Hi, Megan. Now it's time to get to the next head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, the head of household wins the perks of his or her private HOH bedroom bathroom, a fruit basket with Arby's, and the responsibility of nominating 2 of his or her fellow houseguests for eviction. I keep saying that one twice. What's the other one? The privacy of their own head of household and a video from home. This week's head of household is the Big Brother Cheesecake survey, part 3. So after this, you can all throw out your data, finally. We are going in a stepladder format where the 6th seed... Oh, and Jonah, prepare for extra whip. I need you to choose one of your 3 color sets. Purple, light blue... was it utilities? Or was it railroads? Let's see. I think it was railroads. Oh, no, utilities. Purple, dark blue... Purple, light blue utilities. You get to bequeath one of them to the player of your choice. The winner of this next head of household competition gets to choose one of the remaining 2, and the third one will go to a random draw, since Karen has COVID, therefore we don't need a veto lottery because we know which 6 people will be playing. So in lieu of the veto lottery this week, we're having a Monopoly lottery. Okay, so the step ladder, based on the puzzle, the predetermined puzzle, we have the 6th seed, Corey, facing the 5th seed, Andrew. Winner faces Brooke. Winner faces Hearn, winner faces Rhonda, winner faces Steven, and whoever wins that is the new head of household. Best 3 out of 4. If it's a tie, then whoever is the has the higher placement in the preliminary competition will get to advance. Okay. Is everybody ready? Then let's begin. Okay, we have... I, of course, pulled the wrong one up. We have Andrew versus Corey. Here we go. I didn't bother folding them. I'm just gonna have them face this way. I can't see them anyway. I'm looking up. Okay, first up we have pineapple upside down. So Andrew says 15.19. Corey says 18.98. The correct answer is 15.05. Well, Andrew, you were pretty close there. Make sure I have that right. 15.05 is what Andrew said. I lost Andrew's thing. Yeah, very close. Andrew 1, Corey 0. Next up. This is going to take a while, I can already tell. Lemon meringue. Andrew says 11.31. Corey says 16.25. The correct answer is 11.71. Andrew, you get that point as well. That's 2. That's enough. Corey, you are eliminated. So Andrew, the 5th seed, has defeated Corey, this 6th seed, and he will now face off against the 4th seed, Brooke. So, here we go. Brooke versus Andrew. We have tiramisu. Now that Nutella has been eliminated, fuck you, Cheesecake Factory, tiramisu is now my favorite. I love tiramisu as it is, and a tiramisu cheesecake is divine. Brooke, 6.18. Andrew, 12.56. The correct answer is 14.00. Idiots. Andrew, you get a point there. Next is Andrew leads 1-0. Birthday cake. That's my 3rd favorite, or now 2nd favorite, and that's also the official. No, salted caramel went up to 2nd. Birthday cake was 3rd. Whatever. Birthday cake was the official cheesecake logo of Big Brother Cheesecake 3 Under the Sea. Fun fact. Andrew says 7.81. Brooke, 5.51. The correct answer is 9.18, which means Andrew leads 2-0, but Andrew, you need 3 in this case because Brooke is the higher placement. Next up, peanut butter finger. Andrew says 11.44. Brooke, 6.25. The correct answer is 9.00, which means... I lost it. Andrew, you're off by 2.44. Brooke, that was close, is off by 2.75. Andrew, you just barely got the 3rd point. Andrew wins 3-0. Brooke is eliminated. So the 5th seed, Andrew, will now face off against the 3rd seed, Hearn. Okay, here we go. Cinnabon. This one's gross. It doesn't work. You can't mix Cinnabon with cheesecake. Andrew says 7.88. Hearn, 13.56. The correct answer is 9.53, which is closer to Andrew. Andrew gets the point and leads 1-0. Next up, Oreo Dream Extreme. I hate Oreo, and yet this is such a good cheesecake because it kind of tastes like Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar. I really like it. Andrew says 9 point... No, I want to make sure that's right. No. Or I was reading the wrong one. Because I said Hershey's and I read that one out loud. Oreo 6.25. Hearn 3.23. The correct answer is 7.18. Andrew leads 2-0. One more to win the heat, Andrew. And Peppermint. I went on her Cheesecake Factory's website and Peppermint wasn't showing, and I'm like, if those bastards eliminated another one of my favorites, I will just burn the whole building down. Peppermint. Andrew says 13.63. Hearn 18.56. The correct answer is 13.41. Andrew, you are correct. 3-0. Andrew has now gotten, 8 in a row? Right? Wow. Andrew, the 5th seed, has defeated Michael, the 3rd seed, and advances to face Rhonda, the 2nd seed. Here we go. Next question is cookie dough. Not overrated. Kate Lee even said that on Extra Whip. Andrew says 9.81. Rhonda, 11.27. Oh, close. The correct answer is 9.41. Andrew, you get a point. You lead 1-0. Question 2. Hershey's chocolate bar. Pretty good. Surprisingly. You wouldn't think so, but it is. Andrew, 9.13. Rhonda, 6.66. The correct answer is 10.53. Which means... I forgot what Andrew said. Which means Andrew is closer. Andrew, you lead 2-0. One more, and you advance to the final round against Steven. And I have a feeling that will be close. Salted caramel. Rhonda. 2.19. What? Andrew. I think the average. Okay, anyway. 8.63. The correct answer is 8.59. Andrew wins 3-0. That is your 11th in a row, correct? Wow. So Rhonda, you've been eliminated. The 5th seed, Andrew, is now going to face off against the 1st seed, Steven. This one I think will be close. Steven, you only need 2 out of the 4 to win. Here we go. Next question is key lime. Ew. I like key lime pie, but it doesn't work with cheesecake. Steven says 12.50. Andrew says 12.31. The correct answer is 12.88. So Steven is closer just barely. Wow. Okay, Steven leads 1-0. Steven, if you get the next one right, or any of the remaining ones right, you are the new head of household. Here we go. Next up is vanilla bean. Plain, boring. Steven, 11.13. Andrew, 12.44. The correct answer is 11.18. Congratulations, Steven! You are the new head of household. Karen, please hand over the key to Steven, to your new head of household room. I'd just like to point out that the head of households for the last 4 weeks have been Karen, Steven, Karen, Steven. Kind of getting boring. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, 6 of the 10 head of households overall have been Karen or Steven. Steven, you have until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. You don't get a day to make 20-minute videos. Tonight, to privately, you've already been given the warning, privately message me your 2 nominees and a reason why. So yeah, and that's it. Who will Steven nominate for eviction? Find out tomorrow, and we will spin the wheel to determine who gets the last set of Monopoly pieces. Friday is the Golden Power Veto Monopoly competition, Part 1, Saturday Part 2, Sunday Part 3. Monday is the Golden Power Veto ceremony, Tuesday the final 2 nominees plead their case, and Wednesday, 1 week from today, is the next live eviction and head of household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 6 house. Be eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs and lose their shot at the $600 cash prize. I'm Andrew Chef Moonves. Take care, and remember, the only difference between hockey moms and pit bulls is lipstick. Good night.